Yo, what's Papino? What's Papino? Zeke Black is in the building, man. Zeke Black is in the building. Yo, Vaughn, what's popping? What's popping? It's just a topic that we have to touch on because we could also generalize it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I seen a couple of comments because I guess Queenzflip said that he don't hold them accountable for the actions, whatever they do on social media. And there's a couple of people that, they felt like, Flip should be held accountable. So, make a long story short, um, make a long story short, um, this is my take. This is my take on it, man. This is just anything you do in business, right? Queenzflip, Jose was popping, Von Glorious was popping. Oh yeah, I dedicate this show today to wifey, Southern Belle. You heard? You heard? So the more the story of the show is, should Queens should have felt like should have held them accountable for their actions. And I truly do believe that he shouldn't have to hold them accountable for their actions. And the reason being why I say that for, that definitely was Popino, Julio was popping. Shout out to East Harlem, 100th Street, Lex Ave, you heard? Um, I don't think he should have to hold them responsible, held them accountable because he didn't put that group together. He didn't put the group together. Um, it wasn't like when he put them together, he said, we're going to be a team now. Salute, Gino, salute, salute. We're going to be a team now. Whatever y'all do offline with me, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to use words. You know what I'm saying? You have to agree to something. It was just you came to my platform. It started off crazy, and I gave you all the chance to read, people get to see you on a better light than what they seen that night. So, most of them that was there. You know what I'm saying? Um, in business, man, you never ever allow somebody or anyone to use you for who you are. Now, there was a winner in this situation, Wayno. There was a winner. But the winner was a YouTuber. He got what he wanted. And I'm going to tell you something. When Flip realized that, that's when he had to sit back and watch the shenanigans. You see what I'm saying? He sat back and watched what was going on. Wait a minute. They say they're trying to do a movement and cause a lot of backbiting going on. But forget all the backbiting. It seems to be that these guys are arguing with other YouTubers for a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Miss G. Definitely thank you. You know what I'm saying? And this is weird, but I'm gonna mind my business because I just gotta see how this play out. Now, the reason why I say this for, right? When everything popped off and there was a lot of sharing going on, there was one YouTuber that should have been sharing the content, right? There was one YouTuber who should have been sharing the content. This is what I mean about business. When you go into somebody and they say, I got a business, I'm doing something, they have to promote what we're trying to do. Not you promote what you got, what I'm trying to do, and you got your special agendas. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Tony Sparks. You know what I mean? So that's touching on that point of Queenzflip should not be held accountable. So salute. I think I, this is just what I see, right? Anyway, what I think is common sense. Just because somebody helps you with something doesn't mean that you throw away $250,000. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Just because of that, you know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with somebody like me, I'm learning in the YouTube business, right? But you got guys that know a lot about the YouTube business, so they know how this shit really works. You know what I'm saying? They know the marketing schemes, they know the titling, the tagging, they know how to get these crowds in. Some stories hit, some don't, but they know if they follow it long enough, it works, right? So now, right, they came in the game without realizing that it was an F Zeke Black movement. They didn't they didn't realize that. It was an F Zeke Black movement and anybody that's against me. Anything you're trying to do, I'm gonna play into that. But the whole thing is F Zeke Black. It's not about y'all winning. It's about y'all proving Zeke Black and my trolls. I got somebody to take shots at them. Right? So Queenzflip, he sat back and said, hold on, let me see what's going on here. So how can I hold them accountable for when it seems to be like that was put together on some fuck Zeke Black shit in the trolls? Now, please, if I'm wrong, somebody speaks, please speak in this chat right now. And this does with business, bro. When you do business with somebody, you go, listen, man, whatever you got going on outside of business, your personal life has nothing to do with what we're trying to do. Do not use me for nothing that has nothing to do with business. Because I'm trying to figure out how the biggest story in New York City from the 90s and now, which had to be the prison story because mass incarceration, because the average drug dealer, yeah, and it's mass incarceration. The biggest drug dealers can't talk because they ain't a goddamn feds or they dead. So now you get a bunch of New York State prison inmates who's able to tell you a story. And if one moment they got the chance to tell a story, it's really being used as a fuck Zeke Black and my trolls movement. Don't realize it though, because oh, he's a nice guy. Oh, he's cool. Oh, he's that. He's that. And y'all all forgot the business. Y'all forgot that this is a business. Now, the New York Bloods, hold on. There's a YouTuber called the New York Bloods. Follow that page. Salute to the New York Bloods page. IG, subscribe, content New York Bloods. Go support that. Boom. Now back to the story. Now these are little kids? So how can and I love Corey, I got love for these guys. But how can you tell the youth to be smart, to focus on what's good, to focus on the future, and then and then and then it goes sour. So now what I'm gonna tell you is Queenzflip did what any businessman do. He didn't get caught up in the politics. What he did was he just kept moving. And that's why you see that he had the other videos. Now, like I told you, he can't be held accountable because he didn't put the group together. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put the group together. So, I mean, he can say chill, but sometimes it's good just to mind your business. Like, man, you know what, man, I'm just gonna mind my business on this one. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you don't want to be taken as the instigator. Because if I tell him to chill and he tell him what I said, I don't got time to go back and forth. So I'm gonna do is they all know each other. They all have some type of history together, or they either know each other. So I'm gonna let them figure this one out. Like most men do. You know what I'm saying? Yo, paying attention is for free, man. And I swear to God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when you told that story, right? Somebody always told me the stories to be sold, not told, right? That's the story that somebody always told me in the game. The stories to be told, not sold. No, sold, not told. So now, when you tell the story, right? You're doing this because eventually there could be a major payday, not a couple of donations. Not I might hit 100,000 one day, but something that's more serious, like yo, we got 150,000 for you, and we want some stories that we could do scenes on. We want you to consult on something. We got a jail story coming up with some gang shit. We want you to sit in and be a consultant. You know what I'm saying? So now, when you get the chance, this is where out of everything you did in life, anything, that one moment, just like Eminem's did in his movie 8 Mile. You got that one moment. You got that first moment. You do what you gotta do. You gotta take off. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Everybody has that one moment. You have to think carefully about the moment. This is business. This is not personal. I owe nobody no extra favors. I don't owe you nothing. My job, my job is I got this one moment. I'm not taking this moment and waste it on something else. Now I'm gonna tell you something what I learned from Queenzflip though. Cause that didn't really it made him hot her because it attached me to the streets with you know the newer generation when it came to you know the Damu, the Blood and Crips stuff and all that stuff. It attached him to that with these stories. So he was already ranking with the Supreme story, but that's more of an old school line. You know what I'm saying? Some young cats might go, "Yeah, I remember Supreme when he was out the last time," but the putting the homies on your platform, it worked. What he did was when he got the attention, he had a diverse clientele after that. It just wasn't gang members. He had businessmen up there. He had a wrestler up there. He had R&B singers up there. He had a comedian up there. He had a basketball player up there. So now he's attacking. He's doing what any meteorologist is supposed to do. So they sitting there going, he's smart. While he hot, he's hitting, he's hitting, he's hitting at, he's hitting every angle. So now when Queenzflip hit the button, boom, it's winning because he attacked the game as a businessman. Um, I don't hold him accountable. Now, if y'all do hold him accountable, please let me know. Ziggy Zag got caught up in the streets, bro. Something I heard, I don't know, something with the streets. Ziggy Zag got caught up in the streets. He had a chance to go to Hollywood, but you know the streets suck you in sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Ziggy Zag had that shit. You know what, clientele? It seemed that way because they were source, but this is media, and it went viral because that's how people looked at it when the people were sharing it. But the people who were sharing it wasn't the A team that should have been sharing it. It was, oh, boom, okay, Ice, boom, Ice Coleon. Shout out to my man Ice Coleon, definitely cloud chasing him. And like 30 other guys were sharing clips and commercials, and that made it hot, bro. When you turn YouTube on and you seen, yo, he says this, yo, he said that, yo, F. Even had a Caucasian man talk about, I know kind of cab, you know what I'm saying? All that worked for the for the algorithm. So Flip looking like, oh, this is good. This is free promotion. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna zap those that disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Team Wacky. Queenzflip was the closest they was gonna get to that, bro. You heard? I'm gonna keep it all in your hundo. It was the closest. Queenzflip have, you know, Queenzflip does mess with the industry way before dudes got around him. Queenzflip just built his platform with that, you know, he's doing, you know, remember Queenzflip has his own little clientele. You know, all these rappers. He he's he just but what he's trying. Let me tell you something. I just watched Hip Hop Uncovered a couple of weeks ago, and you know one of his scenes is in that show, bro. You know what I'm saying? One of his scenes where Bimmy sisters in the show. Do you think he gave that to Hulu, whoever is posting that content on a national level for free? No, he got a check for that. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna get residuals to that every time they play those segments. Because we see Queenzflip as the comedian guy that jumps out of cabs. Behind closed doors, Queenzflip is a smart guy. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing. Me and wife, we building this day by day. We're building this day by day. Some people be like, oh, Zeke, I trip on your platform and you can go off the roof. No, I'm going to build this day by day. I watch what Queenzflip did. He built it moment by moment, day by day. Nobody can't take nothing from him. And I see the way he do business. And the way he do business is smart. Fair exchange, no robbery. I'm not going to promise you nothing, but what I'm going to do is when you go live, I help promote your page a couple of good times. After that, you got to figure out your content. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Yeah. Shout out to Free Kev Webb, man. That's famo. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we have to attack business. We have to attack things as businessmen. You know, it's not that I keep bringing up the 250,000. I'm definitely not. It's just that when he told Bullis Gotti and them that even made them sharpen their tools. Like, wait a minute, hold on, we doing those? Oh shit! Off of what? YouTube? Off of content? Off of the same shit that we're wait. We have to revitalize. Definitely shout out to Roski and all of them. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing to do with their diss tracks. I got nothing to do with that. But I just know that people begin to catch on when a guy actually tells you you could get money off of this. You just got to find a point to get viral. Everybody want to be attached to the street because the average show or network like street stories. They like Gotham City stories. They like scenes that they can. Okay, we heard one of your. We had you had 50 videos up there, but one guy had some shit about the streets. I would like to do a scene off of what that guy was saying. What you want for that? You want to see what I'm saying? And Hassan gonna get somewhere. Let me tell you something. Hassan gonna get somewhere. He know what he's doing. He big. He built this platform because people are seeing now that when he log off, he's logging off to 250,000 views to 10 minutes, 150, 67,000. They see that. And what Hassan's doing, if you notice something lately, he's not spazzing out as much. So a lot of his content is monetized. It ain't that it's monetized. It's just that now people are taking him serious. That he's taking his content serious. You know what I mean? What he's putting out there. Like, okay, he's being a little more professional. He ain't pushing as much. He ain't doing all that craziness. And this is the win. This is how people step to you and go, you know what, Hassan? I need you to be a consultant. The consultant work is where the money at. We want to do a story on Bronx River. He wants you to be the consultant. What was such and such doing in '88 and how did it happen? Okay, bet it's easy. We have to get to that point, party people. It's called paying attention, man. Mafia said it. Van Glorious, yeah, Flip. That's what family. That's what people. You know what I'm saying? Um, we have to be accountable. We have to be accountable. We have to be accountable, right, for what we put out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of hood guys don't like to put their story out there. There's a lot of stories Hollywood do. You think that Hollywood would want to do a actual New York City '90s movie? Yeah, Mafia. I'm saying shots from man AK. AK's in the building, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a lot of knowledge right here, man. You know, Queenzflip just proved the point what I was saying the other day, because it's sometimes when we speak a lot, people don't believe it till they see it. We spoke about something. I spoke about something about algorithm. He used the same titles that I used. It's basically the same title. Hit the button. Bump. Watch this, Zeke Black. He's almost at 30,000 views in 2 days. 10 minutes. He only spoke for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, bro. Because maybe they don't hear you clear enough, Zeke. They don't hear you. Maybe because I don't know. But I'm gonna show you that what you was actually saying, you was right about this. Boom. We have to start, I mean, we have to start attacking things from a different perspective, man. Oh, Light Light. Light Light, put the cash app in. If you watch it, put the cash app in, Light Light. Yes. These guys are capitalizing off our culture, man. and it's a win for them because what they're doing is they're using YouTube, which is smart, as for the world to see, and then they're stepping to people. People stepping to them. You'd be surprised what a person hit your inbox with. Okay, what's that? Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? And I think, and I truly believe. Hold on, let me get to the. Let me, oh God, I didn't put that in the beginning. I truly believe that there might be times where we just have to be smart, man. I think a lot of times we're not. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times, man, we just gotta be smart, man. And being smart. Hold on one second. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, man, we have to be more business-like. You know what I'm saying? Check out AK Mafia is in the building, man. AK's in the building, man. K clientele, you right. And they're capitalizing, but we can't get mad when people are not going thinking about the future instead of now. Instead of now. What have we learned out of this? We all gotta learn something out of this, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we can't hold he can't hold him accountable because he didn't put the group together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He never put the group together. The person who put the group together needs to be held accountable for that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You can't hold Flip accountable for that. I ain't put them together. Only person I want to see was Corey. You know what I'm saying? And Stack that day. You know what I'm saying? I just have to get a group. You know what I'm saying? And yo, that so much be the win. You know what I'm saying? That so much be the win. I'm just giving you a description of whenever you do something, don't get fooled into, yo, I need you for this. Help me do this, but I need you for that, really. Because that is not gonna get you no money. But I need you for this that you could get money for, but forget that. You know what I'm saying? We have to be more on point, man. I mean, this media game can be endless. I know most of us got YouTube channels for a reason. Because we want Hollywood to look at us. We want to go big. We want somebody to go, yo, let's give them a chance. We want radio. We want all that. But to get there, we have to be more business minded about it. You know what I'm saying? We have to be more business, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, we have to be seriously, man. Like I think, wow, Black Rob just passed. Wow. You know, damn, he just passed away, man. Let me tell you what's sad, man. And this is what I mean, man. You know, Black Rob, I don't know if he passed away. My man was cool with him. He's from Jeff. And Black just wanted to get on, man. Black was in the street for real, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a goony goon goon. He was a goon. He was gooning. He was gooning. And Puff gave him a chance. But his first like 10 years on Bad Boy, he was just with Bad Boy. Or the first 5, he was just Puff's man. And when he made Whoa, it took off, man. And sometimes we sign these contracts, man, and these contracts can be deadly. But from what I hear, is that um, Puff. They said Puff was paying for his medical bills and stuff like that. That was the word behind the scenes. I've heard a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Rob was just, he's just a product of the environment sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? Some things you can't do. You know what I'm saying? You can't have messed up. You can't have kidney disease, man. That kidney disease is dangerous, man, because that hits you and then you need a kidney transplant. But then sometimes you still want to drink here and there. You know what I'm saying? Or not even that. Sometimes you may not get your dialysis on the right day, or just get tired. Some people just get tired, man. Yo, when I seen that video of Rob the last time, he's just tired, man. He's tired of his side of his body hurting, man. And I think the last 10 years of his life, that's the pain he felt. Because I seen him one time, man. I remember one time I went to a show. Yeah, C's was popping. Yeah, yeah, Puff definitely did, man. Because Puff didn't hate him. You know what I'm saying? Just Puff moved on from being Puff. You know what I'm saying? And I think Rob had to get used to that. Puff wasn't the same Puff when it was just Puff Bad Boy, the first 100 million. Now I'm a family man. I got the kids. I'm in the house. I'm not trying to get caught up in the mix. I got networks. Instead of having one thing going, I got 40 things going. And Puff wasn't the same Puff that he knew. And then Black Rob went to jail for a while, so that caused a major disconnect because by all the time he was gone, all the new moves Puff made. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Mikey Smith, $5 was popping. Oh yeah, yeah, you're gonna do that shit tonight, man. I've been having to sleep, bro. Remember, I work 2 jobs, so a lot of times, and I should have called you though. I wake up, I go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I don't get off to 8 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I just be exhausted, bro. I just be super exhausted, man. And but I apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to get that content out. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, he was just, but now I realize hearing him say how he was tired, bro. I seen people that was like my father, man. My father was on his last leg. He got tired of the pain, man. They said he had 90 days to live. That nigga bought 4 big bottles of vodka. And he had that kidney disease thing too a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that pain, man, some people, man, they can't take that pain no more, man. And if Rob passed away, man, rest in peace to him, man. When I was around him, actually, wifey was with me. I remember he performed, man, and he needed water. So it might not even been that he was even messing around, man. That kidney thing, yo, I remember he wasn't even drinking, bro. But when he sang "Whoa" and tried to sing another song, it was like he got drowsy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I remember that with Rob, man. He was a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude, but that kidney disease. You see, Freeway had that kidney. I think yo didn't Freeway get a brand new kidney? You see, you know what I'm saying? That's just sometimes them alcohols and whatever it is, man. Cause we ain't gonna throw dirt on them. You know what I'm saying? Black played his dudes in the game, man. Like I told you, man, him and Puff are secluded now. You know what I'm saying? They got him hid away somewhere. He just can't knock on Puff door no more. He got to go through all type of channels to get to Puff. So he just got I just see him on 116th, man. And that's a prime example. But back then, dudes ain't know. A lot of rappers that got jerked, Jay jerked back in the days, they ain't know because they just want to get on. So they signed their life away. I signed on my copyrights away. I signed this away. I signed that away. They ain't know. They just think they're gonna get on with it. You know what I'm saying? With a record label, not realizing that if you have a hit, you don't know how far. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be in a trendy situation. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube is definitely becoming the brand new hip hop thing. Um, yeah, so from that brown liquor, man. That brown liquor start eating, you know what I'm saying? And when you in that life, that hip hop life wasn't the drug life, man. Cause there's a part definitely when you popping, we going to parties every night, dudes is inviting you to all these events. You going, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just you chilling, man. So Black Wall passed away, man. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to that man. And you know, if he did pass away, I remember his last video. He was just like he just got tired of the pain, man. He had to get dialysis like every week. Even when he was on that last Bad Boy tour, he had to get dialysis in every state he went to, man. You know what I'm saying? He was cool, man. He was a good dude, man. He just, nobody wants to get sick, man. You know what I'm saying? We all see how real we are. There's other stuff, man. But nobody wants to go through cancer, kidney disease, diabetes. Because we don't want to believe that, man. We don't want that one thing that takes away from us. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of a lot of our stars that passed away from like diabetes. Five Dog, I think, diabetes. I think Ali Mo, the basketball player, I think he passed away from diabetes. Um, our health, man. Because we're so used to people dying in shootouts that we're not accustomed to. The Jose, I put the cash app in. You know what I'm saying? That we're not accustomed to people dying of physical causes, man. Um, so definitely, man. It's just a sad moment. You know what I'm saying? Get away from that brown liquor, man. Um, it, so this has to be a learning experience, people. And that's why I did this live for. This has to be a learning experience, man. Keep everything business, whoever you do business with for 2021. Queenzflip is an open the door for you for anything else you're trying to do. He has a major platform for New York City. Y'all may not realize this, but New York City is one of the biggest media markets in the United States of America, other than LA, Chicago, and Texas, Dallas, and Miami. Those are major media markets. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Major media markets. These are major markets. So when Queenzflip is able to break through a number one market, just like Hassan Campbell, that means a lot to somebody who's paying attention. I don't know if y'all was listening to Queenzflip a couple of weeks ago, because I'll watch him. Because I gotta be a student to being smart. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, he does the shows he do now because because he's practicing. He's building a resume to be on commercial radio. I don't know if he got offered a position, but they want to see how good he do with the interviews and on topics, at daily topics. But I know that he's been practicing for that lately. So anything that comes across his desk that he can talk about that's not so controversial, but just to create what we're doing now, a dialogue, they look at that and go, yo, Flip, man, that was some good stuff you put out there. You created some dialogue, some good information. Because we don't know what Flip's trying to do on radio. You don't know. What you said right there is why $250,000 went to another man, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Because something made him hot to open the door for people to pay you attention that wasn't paying attention. Hey, let's watch this guy right here. What's going on? Yo, do you remember when Hassan Campbell did that thing in Burger King? If it wasn't negative, how they deemed it negative, there was so many reposts on his Burger King situation. Let's just say Hassan went to Burger King that day and said, yo, here, I'm offering $500. Right now, Hassan Campbell will be a spokesman for Burger King. Do you know he had more advertisement on YouTube for Burger King than Burger King? That's business. And Hassan knew because you had a conversation about that. He was like, yo, Zeke, you right, man. That's crazy, man. Like, you didn't even realize that. You should. You're the reason why people going to Burger King right now. Because every time they turn YouTube on, there's a video about you at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? This is a win. You have to understand your power. You're in the number one market. The number one market of anything. You're not on radio, but you're on YouTube, but you're representing, I'm from New York City. Do y'all remember when CC first blew and we would wonder why would Meek Mills be on there? And why would Tory Lanez be on there for? Because CC was having like 10,000 people in his lives. You know what I'm saying? 5,000 people in his lives. 30, you know what I'm saying? So that was big. Oh, we got 30,000 us, a bunch of young cats. This is how I'm gonna get to the youth by, CC was popping. Even Casanova used to mess with CC. You know what I'm saying? Business. Bang in the front, CC wasn't foolish. All that wasn't for free. You know what I'm saying? He knew that when them dudes jumped in this chat, they had to show him some type of unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? He got something out the deal, free tickets, backstage at the concert, some money to throw at the strip club. He got something out the deal. Because he made this, because every time at one point CC go live, we got 80,000 people reposted. CC said this about him. CC said that about that. You know what I'm saying? And this is using the media, man. The media, you have to understand what the media is and what journalism is. Journalism sometimes, right? You can make a mistake as a journalist. They do it all the time. And when they make a mistake, they apologize and move on. You know what I mean? Journalists, their job is to create dialogue for everybody else to create other dialogue, right? So CNN will go make a show about Biden, right? Good example. They'll say something, have 20 people up there talking, and then Fox News will watch this and go, you know what, tonight's show, we're going to piggyback off everything they said, but we're going to say everything in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? And this is what the media does. When you're a good journalist, you're able to, make people listen to your joint and try to remix it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Black Rob, when he passed away, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Black Rob, man. He fought a fight. You know what I'm saying? That kidney disease is a fight. Now watch a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying? Charles, we're not talking about that. We don't care about that. We know that he was hurting in pain, man. Nobody wants to go through kidney disease and diabetes and messed up lungs and you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to go through that, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we gotta be smart, party people. We're gonna have to be smart, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to be smart here. We're gonna have to create a balance that we're being smart here. You dig what I'm saying? We have to create that balance. We have to start looking at things as a lesson learned, but we gotta look at it like, why did I put all this blood work in and do all this criminalistic shit to claim this, and the ball was dropped, but it's okay, man. That's why, I like Jim Jones, because at least he tried. He tried to put the homies on. He tried, he tried. He tried. He do try. He do try. You know what I'm saying? He get in the streets, snatch a couple of good brothers up. Yo, let's try to do something. Let's this is crazy, man. But he's not. The moral of the story is they wasn't attached to him, and when they said he should be held accountable, now he's not accountable for none of those guys did, because he didn't put the group together. He just asked two guys to come to an interview, and the group came. So when the group comes, it's still all right, peace. But I could guarantee y'all one more visit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I look at things for what it is sometimes, you know what I'm saying? From a business perspective, you know what I'm saying? Um, when you get hot, man, and I learn this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? I try to watch Queenzflip a lot. I check him out, check his content out, and I see what he's doing, man. And he's a smart guy. He doesn't attach himself to none of his content. You know what I'm saying? So even though he might hang out with you, you was man, you was boy, but he doesn't really attach you to his content. Like, we're gonna do this together. Because I think he tried that before and it went all the way south. So he learned from that. I can't be doing it. We're gonna do this together. But I can do those. I support you, but you gotta figure out your own content. And I think that's where a lot of guys go wrong at, because they get stuck. I have no content. I have nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Guy's smart, man. Look. He spoke about a couple of things in that live that people were able to speak about on other networks. And they can say what they want to say, feel the way they want to feel, but it's still, that's what the journalists do, man. They create a dialogue for other people to talk. You know what I'm saying? In a positive manner. Now, if you choose to be irate and crazy, that's on you. But the ball, but the ball is, but the ball is really in your court. Um, I'm gonna tell anybody, any clicks, any future YouTubers, any markets you get caught up in, man. When you deal with somebody with this, because a lot of times you might walk to somebody else who has a situation, so you might feel you need them. You really got to break down what's the program. This is business. This is I have nothing to do with your personal life. Nothing to do. This is supposed to be business. Just like the block, right? On the block, if you was outside, whatever you got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? So don't bring what you got going on to me because that's bad for business. We have to, like I said, shout out to Queenzflip, man. Shout out to G Money, man. You know, G Money, it's funny because G Money just sits on the side and he's just as involved as Flip. And you see, G Money is just, he's just, you seen more business. I'm not sitting here playing with them. Yo, what's up? Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? That's how we have to attack the game, man. Um, everything is business, man. You know, I did that video not trying to be funny and grimy. I did the video a couple of days ago because it has. We gotta have this conversation, man. We gotta have this conversation, man. You know, people do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? We deal with the facts. Deal with the facts, man. Shout out to Ice Coleon, man. Shout out to even before all the beefing, Bullets Gotti shared videos. Ice Coleon shared videos. It was dope, man. Definitely Cloud Chase was. Everybody was sharing videos that had nothing to do with the initial move. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front though. I remember one time Queenzflip shared one of my videos, man, on his community board, man. It's the one that I said about the Latin Kings, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I never forgot that, man. He didn't have to do it, man. Even while I was being called everything in the world, he still he posted one of my videos, man. He said Zeke is one of the dopest guys coming out of New York City. And I remember that, you know what I'm saying? And I truly remember that, man. Like, damn, son. I got like 7,000 views on that video about the Latin Kings, man. I ain't never forget that, bro. But I tell you one thing. If I'd have got on that goddamn couch, I'd have kept all the way business, try to create some goddamn content. Flip would have got tired of me calling them. Like, yo, Zeke, man, stop calling me. Yo, I got this interview. What do you think I should do? I'm calling everybody their mother. I'm calling L. J. I'm calling people crank. I'm going to blow. Exactly. Okay, so it must be confirmed, man. Rest in peace, Black Rob, man. Damn. The last time I seen Black Rob, it was in Boston at the Fleet Center. Me and your wife, we went to the Bad Boy reunion concert, man. But we did go to one of his shows in Mount Vernon. There was a club in Mount Vernon. G Mac knew what club I'm talking about. There was a Jamaican club, West Indian club in Mount Vernon. I forgot the name of the club. And he performed there that night. He performed, Nice and Smooth performed, and Cool Herc was in the building, man. Because they gave a award to some guy from, I think from Mount Vernon, Spoonie G or something. Something G, some old school rapper. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Rest in peace, Black Rob, man. Don't ever forget your friends, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, Black Rob, no matter what they say about the man, he had bad kittens. just like DMX. No matter what else they say about him, he had a bad case of asthma. So we can't forget that, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter what else philosophy, conspiracy we come up with, we can't forget that these guys had physical elements that could have killed them at any given day in their life. The last video I seen Black Rob do, man, it reminded me of my friend that was going through something. And something happened to him, man. And he was in the hospital. He died though, but he was like, Zeke, man, that's when you know you about to go. When you just start giving up, man. He said, yo, man, I'm tired of going through this, man. I'm tired of the pain, Zeke. I can't take the pain no more. When Black Rob said that day, yo, I'm tired of the pain, man. He's tired, man. He's not fighting no more. He's not fighting. I'm not going to get no more dialysis. I'm not getting up to do this. It was over. You know what I'm saying? He ain't give up on life. He gave up on the pain, man. He couldn't beat the pain, man. Sometimes that might lead you to drink a little bit. Maybe that might lead you to smoke some marijuana. The pain, man. You'll never know what it's like until we go through it. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Black Rob, man. You can't talk about Diddy. Let's not go crazy on Puff. It's just I know Puff is hurt. Puff know the man over 20-something years, and sometimes you need something like this to be better with other friends. Stop treating friends as business, no matter what you go through. You know what I'm saying? Everything can't be business sometimes. You have to be, yo, this is my man from when I first started. We had some bad situations, you know, just rest, you know what I'm saying? I send my love to the Bad Boy family, man. Definitely the originals, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's the whole purpose of my content is for the people to speak, man. Doesn't matter if you're the big homie, little homie, the small fry, the guy who went to the store. Everybody has a story, man. As long as the story, your story, is at 90% about somebody else, let's just talk about it, man. Let's get there. Um, yo, it's so sad, man. Yo, it's so sad, man. And I think when you get a chance to go to a show like Queenzflip is our what's that Tonight Show? He's our Tonight Show. Queenzflip is our Tonight Show. When you think of New York City, yo, it's funny. I ask people out here, yo, what show do y'all tune into? Queenzflip. He's a funny guy, man. He be having all these guys, all these gangsters from New York on his show. And I be laughing, man, because I be like, wow, he's crossed over to the Midwest. And I talk to these guys on my job and be like, yo, y'all follow New York YouTubers? Yeah. Queenzflip. That's the only one I follow. Him and GS9. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow. I see what you like about Queenzflip, man. You got all the old New York guys, man. Because everybody want to come to New York. So everybody for the realize everybody wants to come to New York. So they hear these old stories and it's like they're attracted to this. Like, yo, that's what they was doing in New York. You know what I'm saying? So even though there's a portion of it that seems off balance because that one episode, 100% of his other content people love. The gang part loses them because they like, how did the B and C thing hit New York? And that's just like, they haven't heard a clear conversation about that yet. But they don't care because they got their own shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But they like, nah, I like when they had the Spanish guys and they had the basketball player and yo, Flip me bugging. And when I hear that, it's like, wow. So I can see why somebody would go to Flip like, yo, I'm giving you a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Because 100% of his content people like other markets. I'll tell you, he's the biggest YouTuber in New York other than Hassan County. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's great for us as a market, right? That we got people that we actually in the same city with that's actually crossing over. See, that's the whole goal, crossing over. Once you cross over, there's no coming back. You know what I'm saying? When you do a hip hop uncovered, then it's not doing it for the black community or just New York City. They're doing it for the world to see. And I'm gonna tell you a story, right? A man I met, peace of the gods. I was in Queensbridge Projects with a rapper called Foul Monday. Foul Monday was one of what's that guy from Queensbridge? What's his name, man? The one that had a fight in the stands, not Speed with the other one. The one that he had the Lakers, he changed his name to something else. The basketball player who grew up with Nas in the generation. He was a rapper under his rap label. Whatever rap group he had put together. Foul Monday. It was me, Foul Monday, my man Ahmed. The Nas, yeah, Ron Artest. Yep. Foul Monday was a rapper under something that he was doing. Shout out to Foul Monday, Queensbridge. You know what I'm saying? My man Ahmed from the bridge. But Ahmed older. Now Ahmed's a college guy. So he ain't no street corner guy. He's a college guy, Kappa, official dude. That he grew up with Craig G and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like he really live in 12. Like he really live on 12. And all the dudes know him. Like definitely all the older cats know him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all test. So where Nas, that Nas picture mural they got is in the hood, right across the street by a corner store. You know what I'm saying? That's not in the cut somewhere. That's right there by a corner store. So we posted up by the corner store, just sipping on Heineken's, just talking hip hop and Queensbridge. Cause that was the day that I guess Kanye West and Nas and them was doing like a record release party off the water in Queensbridge somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Queensbridge Park. And I ain't gonna front, they shut that shit down. You was not going through Queensbridge with a gun that day. But the amazing part was there's hotels by Queensbridge. Yo, do you know how many Caucasian European families is walking to the hood just to take a picture by Nas's mural in Queensbridge Projects? It was crazy. People was taking pictures. Yo, can you take a picture of me and my family? This was part of our vacation. My daughter wanted to come see where Nas lived at. She's a Nas fan. So tomorrow we're gonna walk through Queensbridge, and then this is why we got the hotel over there. And I'm sitting here going, "Yo, this is how far hip hop has reached, where people, numerous families, is coming by to take a picture right by a crazy corner store. You know the corner store I'm talking about, right there, right by the mule, just to take a picture by Nas joint, man. And that was a moment for hip hop for me. Like I said, hip hop started in the Bronx, man, but Queensbridge definitely at the number 2 spot in hip hop for New York City. Number 2 and number 3. Didn't even really realize that till I seen it that day. Like people travel the world just to walk through Queensbridge because they're Mobb Deep fans. They want to take a picture in the projects. Hell yeah. Yeah, they have the best view, man. That and Long Island City. I remember Long Island City before they gentrified it. Remember all the Pepsi Cola and all that stuff? Oh man, they didn't turn that to its own world over there by LIC, man. You know what I'm saying? Where that state park is at now, all that was old factories. They cleaned all that up by Court Street, you know what I'm saying? Pink Sugars in the building was popping. You know what I'm saying? Um, when you get hot, you get hot. It's just like with Nas. When Nas did Live at the Barbecue, he was hot, right? He didn't get $1 million off of that, but they got him a record deal. And he took it from there. When you get hot, you gotta take off and run. That's all Queenzflip did. He got super hot, and instead of just playing the background, now this is what we're trying to do. And he just took off. Just like Live at the Barbecue. Just like the Wu-Tang Clan when they made Cream. When they made Cream, they took off. Now, what's your part? What happened? Oh, now, you good, man. Anything that's for the people that hear, man. 'Cause they gotta hear this. You know what I'm saying? We good. This is a solid chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't think, I mean, y'all all, you know what I'm saying, just my thoughts. I don't think that Queenzflip should be held accountable. He might have been cool with these guys, but he didn't put the group together. So, you know, it is what it is. He got super hot. Know the story. He got super hot, and that's what if I get super hot, I gotta keep going. Don't stop. Once you get it hot, once you get that, oh shit, Zeke, boom. That's when you pump the content and grind. Until somebody else would go, oh, FX would go, let's give Zeke Black the story. We want to do the Hilltop story, the Lex Ave niggas. You know what I'm saying? It takes that one thing. Well, you know, I might have been talking about the homies a lot in a lot of videos, but maybe I could have went about it a whole lot different to where, yo, let's try to get to let's see how far this will take us. Oh shit. Let's see how far this will take us. You know what I'm saying? It's goody. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how far this can take us. So you know, we just gotta be mindful. We just gotta be mindful of the things that, you know, the things that we pump out there, the things that we do, and our motivations. You know what I'm saying? What really motivates us. What we all got a gift, man. But we have to pay attention when shit get hot. When you get hot, you have to go. But you have to go in a diverse way. You gotta find a different lane. You can't stay in the same lane. You gotta interview sports guys. You gotta interview entertainers. You have to go to the point where you're still staying hot. That's the goal. Hassan Campbell know how to he maintained still staying where he is because Hassan knows hip hop. One, he knows the streets. Two, and he knows what he's trying to do. If you ever knows about Hassan, he doesn't stay on one topic. He has a lot of different topics. So he has, for the people that want to hear science all day, you know what I'm saying? He got it for the people in the street, and then he got his hip hop shows. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? That's how you win in the game, man. With that being said, man, you know, rest in peace, Black Rob. Um, keep everything business when it comes to certain things. Putting together a great plan. Don't get caught up being a missile. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't get there's no money in being a missile. So with that being said, man, um, I have to go back. I got to punch back in the lunchtime, man. And definitely salute the Queenzflip. You heard? Just being smart. He taught me something. What I learned out of this is when you get it hot, you got to stay hot. You can't play around. You can't get it hot and get it hyped. You got. That's when you go. You work harder. The harder you work is once you get hot. When I mean hot, the people attention. When they wake up in the morning and go, what he got next? You know what I'm saying? Now I learned something, man. It's a learning experience, man. You don't waste time, man. You hear me? You don't waste your time is very important. Definitely. Peace. I gotta go to work. Gotta go back, man. I appreciate y'all for this check-in. I thought I had to do this live. With that being said, salute, man. Yeah, Queenzflip ain't held accountable for that. He didn't put the group together. It just got hot like a rap song, and I'm gonna keep going. I can't stop. I'm not gonna sit here. That's how I look. You just gotta keep going. Exactly. That's the Black Rob. But that's my, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to the Black Rob story I told, I met him a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Definitely sent mine to the Jeff Mob, you know, Jefferson Projects in East Harlem. That how he had ties to like River Park Towers and Brooklyn and all type, you know. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, peace.